Welcome back to Millennium Workshop, and I'm going to teach you how to make a Tusken Raider helmet. So right off the bat, we're going to be opening up Cura. Cura is the program that we're going to be using to actually slice the files to create our layers for our 3D printer. For our Tusken Raider mask, I found the files on Thingiverse from the guy named Stormtrooper Guy. These are fantastic files. What I'm doing here is actually setting them up so that they will print the best, what I think they'll print the best. So I strongly recommend testing out for yourself. Next, what we're going to be doing is gluing and assembling our Tusken Raider helmet. We're also going to be plastic welding, so let's get it going.
Roger, roger.
Alright, so now what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be laying some filler primer. I've already done a couple coats on this one, and then on this one we're going to be lacing the base coat. We're going to start off with black, and then we're going to do a metallic silver. One thing that I really like to do is to hot glue the pieces down so they don't spray off. Also, you can kind of hold the whole board and kind of move it around a lot. So I'm going to start spraying. Now we're going to work on the bandages for the Tusken Raider. This is duck cloth. It's like a canvas. We're going to rip our canvas down into 2-inch and 1.5-inch strips. So when you take your fabric, if you cut little slits into the top of the fabric, all you have to do is tear it. And you're going to have all of the frayed edges that you're going to need for this Tusken Raider helmet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest of this fabric, and we'll get on to weathering. Alright, now it's time to weather. What we're going to be using is coffee in a spray bottle, soy sauce, water. We're going to wet them before we spray them, and then we're going to go in and put some alcohol ink on it as well.
It dries really fast. You can get the alcohol ink on Amazon. It's really just going to give you a bunch of different layers of brown and just really stain the fabric. That's really what brings the real dirty Tusken Raider vibe. So let's get to it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the leather wrapping across the top of the face. So what I'm starting to do is put a template together. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lay down some tape. And then what we'll do is we'll actually sketch out what we're wanting to make as our template. The only part that's going to get this type of leather is going to be just around the eyes and down. The top nose here is going to get a different type of leather that's going to actually wrap into the actual Tusken Raider mask. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw out our template. And now we have our template. Now we're going to be attaching the metal nose piece to the snout of the Tusken Raider. We're going to be also wrapping it with leather. I purchased this real leather craft from Hobby Lobby. It comes in real long 2-inch sections, and then what I did was I cut it long ways. And you're going to notice as I'm wrapping that some of them are darker, and what I used was this Doc Balm Wonder Balsam. It's an actual like waterproofer, reconditioner, hydrator for leather, and it's going to darken some of those leather strips. But what I'm going to be doing is alternating them, because I think that's really going to bring a good textile texture to the snout and the wrappings. Alright, we are almost done. Now it's time for the wrapping. over each of the prongs, the spikes on top, you'll see that I cut out little squares of fabric that I put a little hole through. What I used was a razor blade, kind of just chopped at it a little bit, so you still get frayed edges even on that. So we're going to get those glued down, and then we're going to start wrapping.
So right here is where I really thinned down some brown airbrush paint and just going in and highlighting different areas, just making it look a little bit dirtier. Also not scared to actually spray some of the brown onto the silver metallic pieces. That'll really look like, you know, they rolled around in dirt.
If you got through the entire video, now you know how to make a Tusken Raider helmet. Drop a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll catch you on the next one.